2020 anymore.
I know.
2020 is over.
I'm so glad. I mean, we had a good 2020.
I had a good 2020, but that's because I'm a positive Patty, and I really have good days every day.
And we had a baby! So we had an awesome 2020. Because of this, we were very thankful for that. We found a lot of blessings in that, but I know everybody is ready for 2021 and to put that aside. And we thank you guys for the support through 2020. YouTube channels have been so much fun, and we are excited to give you more recipes and more great tips through this new year. I will do as much as I can while raising the baby to give you as much as I can for knowledge and information, and continue recipes that are less than 30 minutes or 30 minutes and 10 ingredients or less. Shut up, they are. This is low carb.
It's not true.
Hamburger Helper. Do you love Hamburger Helper? If you love Hamburger Helper, you should definitely like this. Like, hit like.
If you haven't eaten Hamburger Helper since you were a child, like me, you should definitely try this because it's delicious. And apparently, it's non-fattening.
It is. It's less than 15, or it's 15 minutes to prep, 15 minutes to cook. And we are like finally back in meal prep mode. So really quick before we get into, we want to talk about resolutions. And why do they stink? As Chris would say, oh, yo, chunky baby.
I hate that it never
Colton
focuses. Focus.
Almost 9 weeks.
Get out of the way, Danielle.
Am I in the way?
Well, it's not focusing. Colton.
He's almost 9 weeks and he's so cute. He's a little chunky monkey and he has one soft one. And his fruits and his vegetables. Thank you, Melissa Jones.
Whoa, what is
God,
it,
here we go. Okay, so before we get started on resolutions, because I want to know what y'all's resolutions are, and I want to talk about why do they stink and how can you help get, like, change that mindset and actually make yourself a better person by the end of this year. Because that's what really what they're about, right? So all you need is cauliflower.
Can I jump in and just say that Danielle's like the one person, well, one of the few people who I feel can actually talk on this subject and not be full of crap, because unlike most people, the way that Danielle's brain works is when she sets a resolution or a conviction, however you want to say it, she accomplishes it. So I know a lot of people are like, hey guys, I just want to talk about having better gear. Most of those people are full of crap. Danielle, fortunately for me and for y'all, failure is not an option to this woman. So yeah, she can actually preach on this subject and have meaningful stuff to say about it.
Thank you. Keep going. I'm just kidding. Hi, thank you. Okay, so really quick, I want to talk about that, but y'all, this is so easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 7 ingredients. I should always look at that. But you're gonna take this cauliflower, put it in the InstaPot, hit steam for 1 minute. No, hit steam. That's it. Sorry. Put this in the InstaPot. Bloop, cover it. I already did one, so we're not gonna do that thing. And you hit steam 0 minutes. That's it. Okay, and it'll be done. You can pressure release it, and you'll get soft cauliflower. Okay. I do mine for 5 minutes normally because I like it really, really mushy. Most people don't. So just put it in there, close the lid, steam 0 minutes. All right. Then you are going to wipe that out, dry, and put in a pound of ground meat and start sauteing that. Okay? That's it. So we've already started doing that. Look.
We sauteed for audio's sake.
Yes, thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so while this is going, I want to know, do you guys have a New Year's resolutions? Like, do you think they are good or bad? I think they're awesome because it's really about the New Year's resolution that you set, right? Like, if you have a New Year's resolution to work out, you got to know how many days a week you're going to work out, what days you're actually going to work out, do you have workout clothes, did you find a gym to work out at? You've got to set yourself daily goals to get set up for that resolution.
I think New Year's resolutions are stupid, and then if you wait until a particular day of the year to try to change a goal or a habit, you've already failed. So I think that making your mind up and making a conviction versus lying to yourself and saying, I'll start on XYZ date, is the only way to actually succeed in changing something about your life. Here's a good for instance.
Okay.
So in 2018, I said 2019 I was going to go 0 alcohol. for an entire year. But here's the problem.
And he did it!
I decided that in November of 2018. So if I had said, I'm going to start that January 1st, 2019, then by the time that November whatever to January 1st, I would have lost whatever reason I was doing it for. So I just said, I'm going to go all of 2019. I'm just going to go ahead and start today, which was mid-November. So by the time I finished my zero alcohol for 2019, it wasn't 365 days. It was that entire year plus the days in 2018 that I didn't do. Because, like an adult, I didn't make up some fictional date of what's going to help me succeed by societal standards of some sort of unnecessary... Yeah, I'm not buying it. If you waited until J1...
4 teaspoons of butter. ...to
start your New Year's resolutions, you're probably not going to make it.
That is so not right. I mean, you started your resolutions on January 4th. I think you can start... So now everybody that's starting New Year's resolutions today are going to think that they aren't going to make it.
I have a conviction about what I'm doing. There's a difference.
Okay, but if you made New Year's resolutions today, and you start them today, that doesn't mean you're going to fail.
That's not a New Year's resolution. That would be January 1st. Here's the difference. A New Year's resolution is a hope. And hopes are bullshit. Excuse my language.
Really good music.
If you're going to hope that you eat healthy, or you're going to hope that you start getting out of bed earlier, you're going to hope that whatever happens on January 1st,
okay, I see that.
You're SOL. But if you make a decision to change your standards, right? Let's go all Tony Robbins for a minute. If you change your standards and you say, I'm going to do this, and I don't care what day of the week, month, or year it is, but today's the day that I quit listening to my own bullshit, and this is when I step up and knock it out of the park, that's a conviction.
Okay, I get that.
Convictions stick. Resolutions are bullshit. Excuse my language.
Oh, there's always a curve. You always say that on here. Excuse my language.
Convictions.
Okay, so I agree with that. But I just feel like people say, well, no, but... Okay, wait. Really quick. So then take 4 tablespoons of... 4 teaspoons of almond flour and whisk that in. I don't know if I whisked it.
Seriously?
It's fine.
Like a child.
So, I just think that people say, oh, I'm going to do New Year's resolutions. They never work. Well, I had a New Year's resolution since 2009. It was playing with my hair. That, I'll be very vulnerable. That I never did. For 11 years, that's been a resolution. But I'm not mad at myself. That is one that I did not do. But I did it last year. So all those times that I wrote that down,
Hold on. Very important to point out.
What?
When you did it as a New Year's resolution, you never made it. But last year, it was like the middle of the year and said, I am done.
No, that was my New Year's resolution last year. Yes, it was. Every single year.
No, it wasn't.
I don't know if I'll post a picture of my resolutions.
No, it wasn't.
That's like super vulnerable. I'll post a picture of my resolutions. Yes, it was.
It was
every single year. It stopped playing with my hair.
It wasn't January 1st.
Mom, Denise got the goatee.
No, I'm not saying that it didn't happen for that long.
Then take a cup of milk. Almond milk is what we use. And whisk that until it becomes to a boil and thickens. What? Yes. And I covered it. So,
no, you're not listening to me. Listen. I'm not saying that it wasn't on your New Year's resolution list since 2011. I'm saying that you didn't wait until January 1st to say, I'm finally done. There was one day that you were like, I'm going to stop playing with my hair and I am done.
Oh, because that's...
And you started listening to tapes or listening to whatever and looking up research, and it wasn't January 1st. It was like in August. And then you crushed it and went the entire year, which would make it a conviction that you implemented when you finally changed your standards, not a New Year's resolution.
Okay, I love that.
So you literally just proved my point. Thank you.
I wasn't trying to prove you wrong. I was just trying to say people should still make New Year's resolutions. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Genius.
So, and I just think one of the biggest things is to think, like, who do you want to be at the end of the year? Like, this time at the end of the year, I want to say that I'm a better friend. There's a lot more I want to say than that, but there are things that I want to say. Like, yes, I was a good mom, but there are things of how was I a good mom? I was intent every single day with him. And I only spent an hour total on social media each day. Like, that type of stuff. Right? So.
What are we doing here?
Okay. So, you're going to whisk that until it boils and it thickens. Okay? And it's on saute, I think. Yeah.
It should be.
It's not a fun word, saute. It's on saute. Saute. Saute, saute, saute. Ah. Oh, you didn't see my hands back here.
This is what I live with, people.
Saute, 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 saute. Ah. Right?
Okay.
Do you like the word saute? I do. Okay, so whisk it in.
Also, get an actual whisk, not a beater.
I know. Then it's gonna get real thick. No, real thick in there. I wish you could see it, but it's gonna get real, real thick in there. Then you're going to take your, there's a 1 cup of cheese. Okay?
Sharp cheddar.
It's not boiling yet, so
it's okay.
It's right about to boil, like 5 seconds. Okay, but I'm so curious. I wish you could see the comments on here right now of like what people think of New Year's resolutions. So Chris is starting 75 hard. I would love to know what I posted this last night. What you guys are thinking? Like, are you gonna do 20-30 fast track? Highly recommend. Gonna do 75 hard. You do Weight Watchers. Are you gonna do just like a different meal plan? You do a workout plan? What are you doing? Chris is going hardcore 75 hard. Talk about convictions. He's gonna do it for a year, possibly. Okay, so throw this in and whisk it until I would take this off actually until that melts. Right now. Right now. You're being so nice to let me do this. All right, then you're gonna take in. Tell them. You don't talk about 75 hard. Tell them about all the things you're doing.
So 75 hard, for those of you who don't know, is you have to do 5 things a day. You have to drink a gallon of water a day. Follow a meal plan, which is easy for me because I'm with a dietitian. So I said, it's your call. You just tell me what to eat, and I'll eat it. And I won't eat anything you don't tell me to. You have to work out twice a day, 45 minutes each time. There has to be a break in between. One has to be indoors, one has to be outdoors. Outdoors does not count in your garage or under a carport. It's actually in the elements. You have to take a progress picture every single day, and you have to do 0 alcohol for the 75 days. So, being that I am incapable of half-assing things when I decide I'm going to do them, I am fiddling with the idea of going 75 hard, but for 365 days straight, which would be January 4th of next year, just to see what that would do.
I just want. Go ahead.
I haven't fully committed to that, but I'm about 98%, which means I'm probably going to go ahead and commit to 75 hard for 365 with no breaks, no anything, which is going to be extremely difficult, but what's life without a little challenge?
I'm like, oh, you want to do 75 hard? You want to do 2 workouts a day? I can't even get 1. But we figured out a plan on how we're going to do that. So I'm like super excited to do that. I'm really proud of you. I'm like really, really excited for you. And it has helped so much. I would say if you're going to do something like this, if you're starting a health plan, get your significant other or somebody involved with you. Because just him doing that has made me so much better. Like I'm doing meal prep because we have not been doing meal prep well at all. Like so bad since we've had the baby. But it's just the way it is. Oh, take that cauliflower, cut it up in 4 and throw it in also. It's been really, really hard. But like when you set your mind to something, even if it becomes February 1st and you're like, man, I didn't do it, I failed again this year, just stop that mindset or stop that thought, get into a mindset, say, no, I'm going to do it now. And have somebody do it with you.
Oh,
like,
you mean a conviction?
The conviction. That dang word. Okay, this is my spoon. So take that, and that's all you're going to do. Y'all see how easy that is? This is hamburger helper. I keep wanting to say mac and cheese.
Without all the unnecessary jibber jabber, it's like a 5-minute recipe tops.
Oh, salt it, and then I'm going to put cheese on top. You see it?
Well, it's not auto-focusing for some reason.
So, yeah, that's it. I'll post pictures. But easy, breezy. Sorry, buddy. Salt it, throw some cheese on top, and you are done.
Wait, do you have to put it back in there?
No.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
And it's good. We had it last week.
Try to show them
So I hope that helps. Happy New Year. And we will post this recipe. I will post it tomorrow on our YouTube channel, The Fit Girl and the Fat Boy. So you'll have it. Please like, comment, subscribe.
I'm gonna block
we are working for some great things ahead with our YouTube channel that we will tell you about later. We're not able to tell you right now, but we're really, really excited about it. If you have questions on programs, things to start this year, let me know. I'm more than happy to help you guys. All right.
And seriously, if you like hamburger helper, eat this. It's really good. Okay, is it?
That's it.
Well, I'm gonna go turn it off then.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for watching.